world of Twitch stalkers. Almost every person on this list is a female streamer. I think we could have seen that coming.
Yay!
But without further ado, let's get started with the
Where
video.
all the female stalkers at?
Jade Yan. Jade Yan is a 22-year-old streamer from Germany and has since then garnered 366,000 followers
From
on
Germany!
Twitch and
Nice!
534,000
Not
followers
close
on
to home at
Instagram.
all.
She usually streams on the Just Chatting category of the website.
The one
Come in and get scared together on this episode of The Crime and the Creepy.
The apartment seems to be just me and the kitties. They gotten some snacks. I have some water. Some real fresh water for hydration needs. Yeah. I'm not scared or anything. Alright. I do like watching him a lot too. I think he has a very unique way of doing content. So this is about the dangerous world of Twitch stalkers. Yes, let's go.
Content creators across all social medias. And it's no doubt that most of our favorites already have millions of
There we
followers
go.
due to their content and personalities. But what about when people take it a step too far? When fans start appearing at your house or search for you in public simply because they love you that much? There comes a point where a person isn't a fan anymore,
No.
they're just stalkers. Today we'll be talking about the massive platform known as Twitch, which in recent years has
Hey, I know that one.
swatting, doxing, and today's focus, stalking. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tub, and today we'll be talking about the
Hey,
dangerous
Tub.
world of Twitch stalkers. It's great to be back in
Dot, dot,
California.
dot.
In case
Dot,
you guys
dot, dot.
don't know, my last video was me visiting Charlie, and that video actually went
He
trending.
begged
Like, it was number 8
a
on trending,
with
which is
moist.
insane
I
to me.
bet
Like,
it was
in case you guys don't know, I
moist
am a
as
viewer
fuck.
first, and then I'm a YouTuber, so I really appreciate that you guys got the video on trending. And then Ludwig reacted to it, and then YouTube commented on the video itself, which is wow.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
huge.
Thank you guys so much. That's amazing. So the past 2 weeks have been a little bit hectic, but we're back. We're calm. We're gonna get back on the morbid video grind. And at the end of that video, I announced that I'm gonna be getting a tattoo that one of you guys makes. I've seen your guys' submissions on the Discord. By the way, you should join that. if you
Oh
wanna submit
my
an iceberg with a
God.
penguin at the top tattoo. Needs to be simple. Some of you guys are going crazy. Like, it's gonna be a simple tattoo. The winner of that gets $500.
That's
And
kind
I'm
of
gonna choose that
cool.
over
He
the
makes
coming
his
week on my
community
second
make him a
channel. I'm gonna be going
tattoo.
live. It's called
Don't
Earn,
get any
so
weird
you
ideas,
guys turn on those
guys, but that's
notifications
kind
so
of
you can
cool.
win. But also, thank you for the
I like
support
that.
on Earl. It feels like we're on pace to being a mainstream brand, which is amazing. I know we are. We're like 5% of the way there. I know it's back to
Don't
school
get
soon,
any
so we're gonna be
ideas.
doing a fall drop, and here's a little sneak peek. Look at that. But yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with the fall drop. It's gonna be so fun.
I would get
Oh
a
my
Goro
God, I can't
tattoo.
wait, I can't
Hey,
wait.
go ahead.
EarlDoesn't.com. And
Free
again, we're using codes in this
advertisement,
video
right?
for 25% off anything at EarlDoesn'tExist.com. And this is really random, but I made a Depop. So in case you want to buy some,
You want
of
some
my clothes,
HD
you can go. It's
titties
at Tubington
for
on
reference?
Depop. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about the dangerous world of Twitch stalkers. Almost every person on this list is a female streamer. I think we could have seen that coming.
Yay!
But without further ado, let's get started with the
Where
video.
all the female stalkers at?
Jade Yan. Jade Yan is a 22-year-old streamer from Germany and has since then garnered 366,000 followers
From
on Twitch
Germany!
and
Nice!
534,000
Not
followers
close
on
to home at
Instagram.
all.
She usually streams on the Just Chatting category of the website.
The one
first
we're
detail I'm gonna
currently
show you
at.
guys is one that took place in November of 2020 when she was
There are
only
female
20 years
streamers?
old.
Lies.
The person
They
who
don't
got a hold of
exist.
Her address decided to send 25 pizzas to her house.
Ruh-roh.
You're watching. I don't know if you knew I have a stalker. And that person
Free
keeps
pizza?
ordering food for me. And here, this is now the third time that person did that. So, officially,
God.
please stop doing that.
She's freaked
I
out.
beg you. I'm shaking. I haven't left my apartment in days because I'm terrified of doing my groceries. Please stop doing that.
She also explains that her neighbor knows that she's a
Yeah,
streamer
she's
and is an active
trembling.
follower, which only led to him stealing her packages and another level of uncomfortability because the dude can just leak your address now and possibly use it as a form of blackmail.
First, my neighbor, who also happens to be a follower, who opens my packages. Now a person who keeps ordering food to my place, and I'm fully worried that those are
like,
two
for
different
real?
people.
As the clip continues,
I
and
would've
as her
moved
shaky hand
already.
holds the glass, the doorbell rings.
Oh, man.
She goes up to the door, only to come back and reveal she's too afraid to bring herself to open it because the outside light wasn't on.
I can't open the door.
Moments later, she is met with firefighters at her house because the person had made a false claim of a gas leak and gave her address to the authorities.
Firefighters on my name that there was a gas leak. And now the police is coming. I don't know who the fuck you are, but it's your number that you called them with. We're gonna get your fucking ass, you dumbass. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is wrong with you? And the person ordered 25 pizzas from me. 20 fucking 5. And I asked them, the person called said my name to them. And you know I was streaming. At no point I could have called the freaking workers.
Jade deleted all of her old tweets, but thanks to an article I read, she apparently tweeted out after the stream had ended that 6 more food deliveries had arrived at her house. She also tweeted out the following statement: I was stalked when I was living with my grandparents. I'm being stalked in my new apartment after only 2 months of living here. I just want to rest. I'm so tired of everything. Sadly, just 2 months later, in January of 2021, she got a shocking phone call from what we can only assume is
I feel like the only thing she can do is get offline.
Probably sim swapped, and claimed that he had her dad tied up, and if she didn't flash the camera
I
to
don't
her
think he'd be
viewers,
interested
then he'd
in her
kill
anymore,
dad.
if that makes
my dad is
sense.
calling. Hold on. Hallo Papa.
Wenn du deinen Vater lebend wiedersehen willst, sofort im Stream.
Wie bitte?
What?
Wenn du deinen Vater lebend wiedersehen willst, dann zeigst du jetzt deine Titten im Stream. Hast dich verstanden?
Wer bist du?
Dein Vater lebt, der liegt hier gefesselt bei mir.
Wie bitte?
Which then led to a frantic police call.
Hallo. Ich habe eben einen Anruf erhalten, dass jemand meinen Vater gefesselt hat und ihn durch die Kehle durchschneidet, wenn ich...
She clarified the situation more via Twitter. While streaming, my quote-unquote dad called me. When I picked up, a guy demanded that I must show my boobs on stream. He said if I refuse, he will slit my dad's throat, who, according to him, was lying tied up on the floor. He kept calling me horrible things and...
Okay, though. Imagine, like, okay, I feel so sorry for this person, okay? But this is actually a very well-known scam. And like, imagine slitting someone else's throat because they want to show your titties. They want to see your tits. Like, that makes zero sense. You would never unalive another person for that kind of thing. And they're like, I'm educating right now. There are a lot of scams like that where they tell you something very, very horrendous when the horrendousness doesn't measure with what they want from you. And then you're straight up getting scammed. Like, obviously, her dad is fine in this situation. And I hope she realized that. Well, phoning the police is fine. She needs to do that. But, like, I hope she, like, because of the panic, you don't just do things, right? Like, there's a lot of scams where, like, people call you and they tell you, oh, yeah, your son is in the hospital, or your son is here with me, or whatever, and you have to come now and give me money, pay a lawyer or whatever to get him out of prison. And people do it because they're shocked at first. They don't even think to, like, text their children. They don't even think to, like, confirm any of this. So it's very important, like, especially in these days and age where everything can be faked, right? With, like, AI being better than anything. I've seen a TikTok today about a cat that it said it was AI generated. I didn't see it. It's terrifyingly well done. And it's just gonna get better, right? I got a scam email from apparently my email beginning with hello, pervert. Oh yeah, I get tons of those. I get tons of the hello, Mrs. blah blah blah. And then they use like some username that I've used once in my entire life, and then they're threatening me like, you have masturbated in front of your webcam, and I will release the footage if you don't pay me now. Stuff like that. You don't get that? I get that a lot. I get that so much. And they're like, if you don't release that, if you don't pay me now, if you don't click on the link and pay us in, I don't know, Bitcoin, then we will release the footage to the world. I can see how people fall for it. Yeah, 100%. I just get like 300 of those. Pay me and yeah. I'm like, lol, do it, make me go viral. Yeah, I'm like, can you do hashtag #GoroNyanya? Like, damn. What a girl needs to do to get viral on here. No, but for real though, like, I think it's super, super easy these days to get scammed. And especially older people, they're always a victim of these things. But I do think even like younger people and like people that are like, I think AI is super scary. And I think it's just going to get better and better and better. And it's going to be used in really, really bad and dark terms. So be safe out there. And like, I'm just extremely sorry for this girl because she doesn't deserve any of this. I hope she realized that her dad is fine though. If I get a scam email saying I got your sex tape, I will be like, yeah, leak it. I'll need to see this too. Like, when did this happen, duh? Go ahead and show it. It means that you like my schlong and you like what you see. They get that through old website leaks. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Because it was like some usernames that I've used when I don't know, I was a teen. Like, hello?
Even dropped my address in order to terrify me even more. I tried to reason
Damn.
with him. After I
Super
refused
scary
to show my
though.
boobs because he wouldn't let me speak to my dad, he said he killed him. Seconds after he said he killed my dad, my mod wrote in chat that he contacted my uncle who contacted my dad.
Aw,
He was
nice
fine,
mod.
asleep when all this occurred. After hearing
Nice
the
mod.
news, I immediately hung up on
W
him and called
mod.
the police. I'm writing
W
all this down
mod.
because I was talking in German and I don't want there to be any misunderstandings because this is quite serious. On that note, thank you everyone who was there to comfort me. Special thank you to my mod, Credits, for going above and beyond. I am truly blessed to have someone like you
Yeah,
in my life.
W
I'm still in
mods.
shock
I love
because
my
I believed
mods.
for a couple of seconds
Had
that
the
I let my dad
mods.
get murdered because I didn't flash on stream. Everything feels numb. A few months later, she briefly spoke about the situation
Insane.
on stream again.
Basically, during stream, I was streaming and my dad was calling, but it was actually not my dad. It was the stalker who used a hacking device or something like that to pretend like it was my dad's phone, but it was actually a guy. And he said like, hey, if you don't show your tits right now on stream, your dad is on the floor tied up. I'm gonna cut his throat. And I obviously believed it because it was my dad's number and shit like that. And
Yeah, and help mod power.
was when I said like, can I listen to my dad's voice? And he wouldn't do it and he was like, oh yeah, okay, I cut your dad's throat now because you wouldn't show your tits. And I thought for like a split second, for like 10 seconds, I thought I actually killed my dad because I didn't show my tits. But then my mod said like, oh, your dad is fine. This is not your
Insane.
dad, hang up. Like, he's at home sleeping.
It seems she's up and streaming again, but as for if the stalker was ever caught, I wasn't able to find any updates on that. It's good to know that she's back
I
and safe
hope
though.
so, man.
Trisha is a birdie. Trisha Wang, also known as Trisha is a birdie, is a Chinese-American Twitch streamer and professional chef. She usually streams herself cooking
Ooh.
food with chat or playing video games, which has garnered her over 100,000 followers on the platform. On
Damn.
February 22nd, 2021, all was normal as she was live on another cooking stream until a random man entered her apartment spewing absolute nonsense, causing her visible anxiety.
Okay. Please leave. Hello?
We do have another angle recorded by
How can
probably
they
her
just go
roommate,
in?
and we can hear the man yell, "Eggs and soda." What?
Do not touch people, please. I love you, Psycho on the left. Could you please sit down? Maybe can we just sit down and have a calm discussion?
Happily. Do you want to speak fucking English or at least fucking rolling those
I'm speaking perfect English to you, so could we please have
Please
a
sit
seat?
down.
No,
I
no,
want to play someone in one of these games. I touched on my rights.
Can we,
Damn. How did he get in?
Out loud in English.
if you will sit down and have a calm
Use your
discussion.
voice. Can I play a game?
Please, this is not your home. You're breaking and entering. This is a crime.
You know it's my home. Why stop?
That's not even my name.
Recognize
Please
my
sit down.
face. Maybe.
Shortly after
I
ending the
think
stream,
he has
she
a
tweeted series
medical
of tweets,
thing.
Had to end stream. A crazy person
Holy
broke into our
shit.
house and tried to come at me. I'm fine. The cops have been
Like a
called. and
medical
police are standing in
episode.
between him and I. Sorry for worrying everyone. This is actually insane though. I'm shaking still. So thankful for my roommates coming upstairs to be there, and Violet for holding up a wooden object. I felt honestly so much safer because of everyone. This guy was clearly off his rocker.
Yeah,
The man
W
who broke in
roommate.
was taken away by the cops.
Mods, do
He
you
said
wanna
I'm a
live here?
princess and he's here to save me. This was a terrifying experience, but we are all safe and just a little freaked out. He apparently ran in with someone coming in through the garage and came straight upstairs. Apparently some people on Twitter
Wow.
were claiming that she was just doing this for clout and basically just reacting negatively towards the situation. Someone broke into my house, so I ended
Imagine.
stream abruptly. While my roommates were protecting me, I tweeted out that I was safe to calm down my community. Yet people are still commenting that it was a cry for attention when I'm literally afraid and shaking. Please, just let me live. Trisha
No
is
matter
fine
what you
now
do.
and has returned to regular streaming, but it really is scary. The amount of just people that hate on women for being women Why? I don't know, but you're gonna see a lot of these within these stories. It really is shocking to see how many people hate on women for just being women, but sadly, we are gonna see a lot of that in this video, or just thinking that you have the right to be creepy because it's a woman. But yeah, let's continue with the next one. I'm Jasmine. I'm Jasmine is a 27-year-old IRL streamer, or I should say was. No, she's not dead, but she did.
God.
She created her Twitch account on September 10th,
That-
2019,
he got
and began
me.
streaming her interacting with
He
chat.
got me.
Eventually, she gained massive growth in part due to her appearing on the Bachelor Twitch show, in which Greek God X, a popular streamer at the time, was the Bachelor. However, she didn't win. She did return to another episode where Hassan Abi was the main focus, and in this episode, she was chosen. This gave her a boost in followers and more of a core fan base. Though this isn't a rise and fall video, so those are the basics you guys need to understand the context. In October of 2020, Jasmine was streaming in Osaka, Japan, where she was harassed by two creepy men. They started off with casual conversation, or what they thought was casual conversation, with Mr. Yellow Shorts here claiming he and his friends are just nice guys.
Nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
You're a nice
guy.
Oh, two nice guys. Wow, guys, we found two nice guys. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's
Aye.
it's never a good sign. Not even 2 minutes later of fake laughing from Jasmine, Yellow Shorts is asking for, quote, one night love.
One night rob.
One night rob?
One night rob is
Nice guy. One night love, guys.
make love. Okay, you know?
You want to make love for one night?
With sexy girl. Yeah, you know? You got it?
I just...
Damn.
Make love for one night? Do you both want to make love for one night?
They got they were fed the wrist with spoons when they were little.
And then claiming it's just a Japanese joke.
Joke. This is Japanese joke.
Oh, Japanese.
Ah yes, Japanese joke.
Because joking about fucking women
Wow.
for one night is only a Japanese thing, right, guys? It's only a Japanese joke. Yellow Shorts asks where her family is, and she says she's alone.
Where's your family?
Where's my family? In Canada. I'm by myself.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm by myself. Yeah.
That was not very smart, was it?
After hearing that, both men then invite themselves into her tent and start asking a ton of questions. After some minutes of awkward flirting, Yellow Shorts says he doesn't like drinking, but he does like it when girls drink.
I hate vodka.
You don't like vodka? Oh, you don't like vodka.
I'm scared of vodka. I like young girls drink.
Oh, you like girls drinking? Yeah, okay, I see that.
Then Gray Shirt tries offering her alcohol, and she denies and quickly tries to bring the attention to other girls.
I don't like
asking if
vodka,
they're
but look at my
feeling
hand. I have a bottle of vodka and I love it if you drink it for me, girl.
What do you think of those girls?
Hey, Phoenix. I'm doing fine. How about you?
Where's my hotel?
Wow.
It's somewhere. It's like over there.
Why somewhere?
It's over there.
After that, things begin getting extremely creepy. Even the chat is panicking for Jasmine's well-being. This is the worst part of the stream.
Yeah, stranger
Just pay
danger.
attention. Yellow Shorts tries caressing her hair, then tells her to shut the fuck up, and then smacks her
What?
cheeks because he's annoyed she doesn't remember their names.
Ah! No. No.
Jasmine.
Bro.
Jasmine.
Get out.
No, I actually don't remember her name.
Remember his name?
No, I don't remember his name.
Nice
either.
guy. Too nice guy.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't touch me.
No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't. No.
After some more creepy questions and awkward dancing, they eventually
So
leave.
awkward.
Jasmine, how
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. It's okay.
No, it's okay.
I hope you didn't get it.
No, it's okay. No hug.
Dude, get away from her.
Okay. Bye. No, don't touch me. No.
Don't laugh.
I mean, I'm glad they left on
Aye.
their own account, but Jesus
Ah.
fucking Christ. Oh yeah, anyway, so this wasn't the first time she was harassed on stream.
Aye,
There was a situation
Jesus.
a month prior,
I'd be
still
yelling
in
at
Osaka,
them,
Japan,
though.
And this clip went viral.
I'd be like,
because Jasmine was
hentai,
IRL streaming.
hentai,
The creepy guy
hentai.
with obviously bad intentions wouldn't leave her alone no matter how uncomfortable she was.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh, I've heard about this one
Why are you
before.
touching me?
That's,
No.
yeah.
No, come on, stop. I'm sorry. No. No, yeah, this is live stream. Yeah.
A few minutes pass and he touches
Aye,
her
aye,
breast.
He's so... No,
What?
whoa, man, stop.
What the?
Stop. Yo, stop it.
No, just don't touch it. Bye.
Though that's not the worst part. This fucking creepy stalker begins following her. Luckily, one of her viewers donated with an audio clip of a woman screaming, which seemed to scare him off.
Nice. W, bro.
Probably due to the attention presented, which is a very good method in case you think you're being followed or you have a stalker or something. If you guys bring attention,
Sure, you're gonna
to
screaming,
yourself,
don't know.
they're gonna
I
walk
think
the
when you
opposite direction,
donate,
wanting
you
nothing to do
can
with
sometimes
Jasmine
add
is
links
visibly
and stuff,
distressed,
and
she
you can
asks
put
her
your own
chat if
stuff.
the man is still there. She spoke about it more in detail when she was calm, and here's that clip.
And I was waiting for the
Yeah,
elevator.
really smart.
There's an elevator in this place. And he was super close to me. He's like trying to talk to me. And I'm like, man, like,
Except for chat.
I'm gonna be real with you. I can't speak. Okay, I'm sorry. And he was getting super close to me. And then he started grabbing me. And then he started like trying to lift my skirt up.
Damn.
I don't know.
The very next month, she was groped yet again by another random man in Japan.
Damn.
No, this is worldwide. The world is watching. No, whoa, man, don't do that.
She deleted all her YouTube videos and past live streams and hasn't posted anything on Instagram since
That
September of
is,
2021.
I don't even know.
The most recent piece of content I could find on her socials was on TikTok, where she posted
This stuff
a video
isn't
of
too
her
uncommon.
that was
Really
posted in February
sad.
of this
Really
year. It
sad.
seems she truly did leave the internet, and if she's coming back, I don't know. After what I
Yeah,
just
probably
showed you,
not, man.
do we really blame her for not coming back to
Yeah.
the internet? Fuck no. There's compilations of just awkward encounters, which is just creepy men. It's just creepy men that think they can come up to girls when they're streaming, or at least when they have a camera. What am I saying, bro? It's just girls. It's just them going up to girls in general, usually lonely girls. I mean, it sucks. Poor girl was just trying to be an IRL streamer and have fun. And creepy men on the street just don't know how to act when they see a girl. Hey, Jasmine, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're
Same.
not dealing with this
Same,
stupid shit
Jasmine.
anymore. Rob CD and Jake and Bake Live. Here are some different stories. In the first case, IRL streamer Rob CD caught a man acting very creepy with a girl in February of 2020. Rob is an Australian migrant who has been living in Japan since 2013. Rob was walking within the Shibuya ward in Tokyo when suddenly a
Oh,
woman was
he's the
eyeing him
angel
from
of
several feet
Shibuya.
away. She was walking alongside a male. She then explains to the male that Rob is her friend. Rob quickly knew what she was
He
doing
basically
and pretended
saves
to
the
be
one
her
from
friend
these
in
weird
order for the
encounters.
creepy guy to leave.
He's a hero, man. He's a hero. Love this guy.
It's alright. Have a good night, man.
Hi.
See you.
Where from?
Australia.
Australia. Wow.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
So, now
Oh,
fair.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah, fine. See you, man.
Okay. See you.
Have a good night. No problem. You're welcome.
Very afraid in
Are you?
Japan.
After he leaves, the woman begins explaining that she's very afraid and that guy has actually been stalking her for 2 days.
Had my
for
trip
2 days?
2 days ago in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you in danger?
Yes, pretty dangerous.
Really?
But
In the Jake and Bake clip, he and his friends were also in Japan when a woman was being stalked and pretended to know them as a way to find safety.
We're helping save her right now from.
Aww.
There's a guy behind you that's like trying to creep on her. This guy. Can he keep following you? Yeah. Oh, well then stay with us.
Aww.
Yeah, he's still staring at us. He's still staring at us. Okay, hold on.
Wait, do you know that guy? Get that guy on camera.
He's leaving. Oh, no.
Imagine if Rob or Jake were just like, ew, I'm not your friend. Why are you pretending to be my friend? Imagine doing that. Everyone that's watching this video, if a random
Yeah,
girl or person
that's
just goes
awesome.
up to you and is pretending to be your friend,
Makes me
there's
cry,
a 90%
kind of.
chance they're being followed or stalked. And there's just a 10% they want to be your friend, which is pretty creepy to do on your own. But please, just try to do the right thing. Amaranth. Amaranth is an extremely huge streamer that really blew up during the
Damn,
whole hot tub
that's,
era of Twitch. Yeah. She shows her
Considering
body
what
off,
happened
it's
to
scary because I
Amaranth
don't
the
want
other
YouTube to
day,
get me
that's,
over the knees and smack my
damn.
ass. She has 5.8 million followers as I'm recording this video, and also has one of the worst stories we're gonna
timing
talk
on
about
this.
today. My stalker traveled from Estonia, Europe, and came to my city, camping out in a hotel with line of sight to my PO box, and spent over a month camping out daily at the
Holy
Starbucks next to my
shit.
PO box. 44 days. 33 minutes. He psychotically streamed every minute of his excursion, internet signal permitting, everything in real time on Twitch, typically to 0 viewers, but growing as he gained notoriety. His account would get taken down, but he would make another, maybe using the same alias.
He sold
picking up
everything he
numerical
owned to go
suffix
to
in
the
his
US to
name,
stalk her?
methodically almost. By his own admission, he went
Holy shit. Good night, Weeb. And you haven't seen that, Handheld? Wow, how did you dodge that? That was all over everywhere. Long story short, 3 dudes broke into Amaranth's house when she was asleep, pistol whipped her, trying to steal from her, and then she basically lured them into a side building, and her husband shot at them. So yeah, that's happened like 2-3 weeks ago. Very, very recent. Totally insane.
scorched earth and sold everything and
Longer?
lived his life
Oh,
in
oh.
Europe to
Time
come
has
here
no
on a
meaning for
hopeless and
VTubers like me.
self-destructive pilgrimage. He hawked his worldly ties,
Sorry.
selling his house, his car, all his possessions, his cat even, all by his own admission, and in
His
a series
cat?
of publicly posted and privately
Psychopath.
detailed vlogged videos, almost a manifesto. The only things he brought with him other than his phone and the clothes on his back was a saxophone and a change of clothes.
A
formal attire.
saxophone,
The
really?
saxophone would appear in a few live streams of himself playing in public places across Houston, serenading no one in particular. It allowed him to carry around occasionally a saxophone case though. It made me very nervous. Was this plausible deniability to carry that case around, and when the time came to switch it out with a more lethal instrument? I tried to be clear while
Damn.
he was in my Twitch chat, and when I'd clearly state that I don't want him to come and I don't want to meet him, he'd say, liar, liar, fiance. He made dancing videos reminiscent of the Buffalo Bill dance scene in Silence of the Lambs and kept sending them to me. He adopted and took in a feral cat while in Houston because it reminded him of the cat he sold and got rid of to make his journey here. The whereabouts / fate of the cat, he said goodbye to it in one video, are unknown.
Yeah, I
He was
agree.
here for at least
And
44
hell,
days according to his
holy.
vlogs and live streams. On Monday the 13th, he streamed himself as was his routine, but was dressed up and ominously carrying around his music instrument case,
How is he
contents
not
unknown at the time.
getting-
He changed to the formal attire he brought and
I'll
made
put
the
into
last mile
prison.
journey to my residence. He cased the vicinity for 30 minutes. Cops declined to act. He streamed himself outside slinking around, mumbling about how he knew it was wrong, but quote, I have to. When he started trying to break in / gain entry, I called 911. Dispatch
Holy.
was rude, cutting me off, putting me on hold. It took 33 minutes from me calling 911, having previously already explained the situation to the closest PD branch for the first responders to arrive. Unknown to the stalker, an armed person or a group of people, some who I employ, had been over at my house for protection, heavily armed behind cameras, security system, and
Yeah,
big guard dogs.
yeah,
I didn't want
yeah.
to be responsible
I
for
would
what
have that
happen
too.
to be forcibly gained aggress and with the apparent lack of motivation for
I
law
would hire
enforcement,
people.
at least in the news regarding
I would hire a
shootings, to
bodyguard.
intercept /
Holy
engage out of
shit.
fear of their own lives. I saw it as the only real option I have. He did end up getting arrested / detained. The embassy was contacted, and he is currently not in Houston. That's all I can say for now. Here is what the weirdo looked like, though I was able to find an archived
Insane.
vlog of this stalker in Texas. It's a very creepy and unsettling video.
I did what I had to do. The way it had to be done.
Yeah, in the case of
Jeez.
Amaranth, you know how I said she got popular off those hot tub streams? I really don't want to hear any victim blaming. But Tov, they're showing their bodies in promiscuous ways. They're clearly asking for it. Yeah, they're showing their bodies, but in what fucking mind does that mean? Wait, this female streamer is showing her body on stream. That means she wants me to dox her, find out where she lives, and fuck her. No, dumbass. Get some help. Let's move on. Brooke AB.
Holy
Brooke
moly.
AB began her streaming career in 2019.
I didn't
where
know that.
She quickly skyrocketed to fame after going from 10,000 followers to over 270,000 in just a month. Now, the 100 Thieves content creator sits comfortably with over 1.3 million fans. On October of 2020, she tweeted out a statement titled My Stalking Experience. While I still cannot share all of the details and events that have unfolded during the last 6 months, which led to my break from streaming and ultimately this moment, I am overwhelmingly grateful, humbled, and excited to share some amazing news. Let me start by sharing that with the help of the FBI, law enforcement from Poulsbo and Yakima, Washington, Los Angeles, California, Salem, Oregon, New York, to name a few, my patient family, and a team of international forensic
Wow.
online security experts, we have had a major break in a case that has been an emotional nightmare for me, my family, my team, and many more innocent people. Like countless women in gaming and frankly too many people around the world for the last year, I've been targeted by a handful of online stalkers and abusers that did and continue to do everything in their power to hurt me and those who support me with threats of murder, arson, bodily harm, job loss, and the most horrific threats you can imagine. These threats are constant and directed at me, my family, infant relatives, and total strangers that aren't even remotely connected to me. From doxing my family and relatives to wishing death upon those I love, these threats and attacks are constant and beyond damaging for everyone involved. Nobody deserves this, and I'm here to share that with the help of the finest experts and law enforcement specialists in the world, several of the most vile offenders have been identified, interviewed, are being closely monitored as you read this, and will be held accountable. Just a reminder to anyone engaging in this kind of cyber terrorism, it is a crime punishable by heavy fines and time in jail. She continued to speak about helping more women in the female influencer space, which is amazing. And I don't want to show too many examples of the types of comments these girls get, but she actually willingly posted one, and I'll share that with you guys. Alright, so here she tweeted out, trigger warning violence, not shutting up until something is done about this. Here is your monthly reminder. This is a constant and nothing is being done to help. Please, if anybody has any connections or anything I can do, I'm at wit's end here. Alright, so this says, I want to kill you so badly, Brooke. The only thing you deserve in life is to suffer with what you do to Sim. Gonna get you killed at, I'm assuming that's an address, Traggle you? I'm probably strangle you and tie you up while you get and repeatedly until you're finally dead. Fuck you for going without Sim and not leaving. Did a fucking
Like, imagine getting these kind of DMs. Like, I feel like there's only so much you can just endure and take as, yeah, just fucking idiots on the internet, right? But like, imagine getting this kind of hate, getting this kind of stuff like constantly. Like, I have no idea how these big people do that. Like, I have no idea. Only so much you can see. Yeah, I mean, it's really scary, and it's like, I have no words for the people that do this, because they're just cowards. They're lousy, inhuman, absolute despicable human beings, if you can even call them human, and that hide behind those messages because they could never tell that to anyone into their real face. That's most of them. But then you have those, like the stalker with Amaranth. Those are the ones that are dangerous, right? The ones that you should take serious to the point that you have to go to the police and stuff. But that's what I mean. Like, you can only take so much, and you can only make so much go away by saying, just a coward, just an idiot. It's really terrifying, man. I don't even want to think about it. I'm happy. I'm very happy that I don't have to think about these kind of things. Damn, though. Damn. That's a lot of bigger people turn off their DMs. Half the stuff is done through emails. Yeah, that's the point. Like, sure, DMs and all of these stuff you can, like, you can kind of limit. But, like, even comments and stuff, you can limit, but you don't always want to limit them. Like, comments on YouTube or even chat messages, you know? Like, there's so many ways people can do this to you. It's terrifying. It's not good. It just shows that the world is very, very fucked on a lot of levels.
12-year-old write this shit? What the fuck was that? Cool ending, right? Dumbass stalkers got what they deserved. No. Yeah, the situation hasn't gotten any better. Yeah, the stalkers were identified.
What gets me the most is there's a ton of stories you hear where people are like, here's a folder of evidence that I'm being harassed. And police are like, I don't know, he hasn't done anything yet. That's one of the things. Like, you haven't been physically harmed yet. And I'm just like, yeah, well, yet, dudes. Yet. That's the point. I don't want to be physically harmed. Could we, like, maybe avoid this altogether by you taking away this dude that's been harassing me online or however, like, for... I don't know. I think stalking is an insane thing that I think it's gotten better, but there has been a time where it was kind of just being ignored because of the, oh, nothing has happened, he's just stalking you. Like, he's allowed to do that. I think the laws have been, like, became a bit stricter with it, but they were super lax at one point. Yeah, it was just a threat, not even a profit motive or a hint of scamming. That would be better. No, like, I take a scam anytime over well, threats like that.
But that doesn't mean it stops new ones from spawning in. Earlier this year, Brooke tweeted out, "Been getting asked this question a lot recently, so just wanted to give a heads up. I will not be going to TwitchCon this year.
Fair.
Nothing wrong on Twitch's end. They do a great job with security. I just don't feel safe with my stalkers and constant death
Yeah.
threats. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't
help
want to
but
be
feel
there
horrible
either.
for these
In her
fucking
shoes.
female streamers, dude. I feel like everyone that's harassing female streamers look like these pictures right here. And I don't want to sound like a white knight, like defending girls, which I don't know why it would be a white knight for that. But what you put out on the internet affects people. And I don't know how you just
Yeah.
hate one specific gender. Not only that, girls are so fucking pretty. But I'm done. People gonna call me a simp. But yeah, here's a clip showing the distress and just this hasn't ended, right? This hasn't ended.
Last year, the FBI was involved, and it was a group of people.
They didn't even let her file a restraining order.
they
That's
got most of it.
insane.
Most of the people.
I'm sorry, Phoenix.
But not all of them. And so when there's now there's more this year. Which is just so frustrating because it's just kind of all started back up again. I thought a lot of it was over last year.
This
After
is
like the FBI and stuff.
this is so tough to watch. I don't know.
And so it's really upsetting when it's all kind of come back.
You just want to do your content.
The
You
list
just want to have
continues.
fun.
There are so
you
many
don't want to
cases
deal
when
with
it comes
that.
to stalkers stalking female influencers that I simply can't fit them all into this video. Though I will mention some more, but I won't give that much detail and I'll just let the clips speak for themselves as it's the streamers explaining how they have been harassed. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Valkyrie has actually been stalked.
So I have a crazy fan that actually flew in from out of state, went to the 100 Thieves compound, he ended up staying at the airport for multiple days and recording videos of himself saying like, I'm not leaving until Ray picks me up. Like, I know that she wants to see me. And
oh yeah, go watch the whole thing on Anthony Padilla's channel.
Amazing.
Do you guys like how I sound with auto-tune?
No, I really don't.
We also have Sweet Anita, which
Have a good
probably
night,
has one of
Enfeed.
the worst cases out of this, and she has her own amazing 24-minute video you guys can watch. Well, I mean, it's not amazing that happened, but it's a really good video. That's what I'm trying to say.
My stalker started following me around and sleeping in my back garden. He started
Wow.
staring through my letterbox. Like, I would come down the stairs in the morning, get on with my day, and then just be like, wait a minute, and look back at the door. And like this letterbox would slowly close as his eyes disappeared behind the door. And so he started knocking on my door as well a lot for hours on end. Just
Oh
not getting
my
up, just
god.
constantly. I almost worried that his knuckles would bleed. It was so relentless. He'd sleep behind my house and watch it waiting for me to come out. And he'd follow me to shops.
And even Destiny has been stalked.
In my early 20s, I was kind of an outspoken, I don't know if I'd say libertarian, but very much like gamer bro in terms of my political opinions. So there were certain subreddits and communities online that were on the left that tried to like repeatedly get all of my sponsors axed or clients of my sponsors axed so they didn't drop me. So sometimes I get people that submit false tips to the FBI. Sometimes I get people that are trying to figure out like where my kid's mom or my kid lives. And then people that try to, all the standard stuff like hack your account, send you death threats and all that dumb shit or whatever.
I wanted to include the Destiny clip because yes, male streamers are also stalked, but as you can see, it's literally a 1-to-10 ratio. And in his case, it was political views. For girls, it's just because, hey, bro, that's a girl. Let's hate on her. It's so fucking weird. I can't wrap my fucking head around that. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if you guys haven't. And also, go to earldoesn'texist.com. Look at this amazing spray
Earl
paint
doesn't
tee. Look at
exist,
that.
but he does.
Earl. I'm gonna.
That was some crazy stuff, man. I heard of like 2 cases that we watched, but the rest I didn't know about. Yeah, crazy being a woman, I guess. Damn, not fun. There's a part 2, but I think we're gonna save that for the next episode of The Crime of the Creepy. Because as it was mentioned, it is midnight. It is time for Grandma Goro to go to sleep. And what up? Yeah. That's my baby boy, my little mascot. He is my everything. My everything. He's kind of, look, he can wave. He can say hi to you. He's based on my cats, basically. A little bit. On my big one. Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. Thank you. Will you put a blanket on me too? It was nice to see you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. It is always nice to see you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna take some rest. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mwah. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're gonna do Inzoi. Let's go. We'll be playing Inzoi. As soon as I'm ready, I'm awake, I did some stuff in my home, and then we'll be playing Inzoi. I'm having a lot of fun with the game already. Alright. Thank you guys for being here. Dream sweet. Don't think of anything bad. Just think about me. Just think about those. Yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Bye bye. Check it.